Hey guys, it's Starzral. Now I know it's been a while since I've done a gaming video, and all the recent ones, big quotations there, were montages anyway. So it's been at least 2 years since I made a real gaming video. So I believe I should update you on why that is and what I've gone through in the last 2 years with switching to a new gaming platform. So, roughly 2 years ago, I made the switch from Xbox One to PC. When I first built it, it was a rather lame system with no GPU until about a month later, and at that point I was gaming on a Pentium Gold G5600 and a GTX 1050. Not the Ti, just the 1050. I know it was a cheap and underpowered system, but I had a lot of fun with it, and it ran better than my Xbox and looked better. The only downside really to that computer is granted I could play games like Destiny in 90 FPS, but I couldn't really record them other than for clips for montages, which is why you got the fighting game montages, and I didn't have the ability to record higher than that. Now, right off the bat, joining the PC world, you'll have to learn a lot of terms and part names. It's not hard, but it can be overwhelming to people, especially like someone that was 16 years old at the time, like I was. That's why I used PC Part Picker, which was a really good help. It helped me to understand pricings of parts and what they did in the computer and if they were compatible or not. That plus a plethora of people making videos about PC gaming and advice on it on YouTube made it really easy and makes it really easy for most people who join the PC world and start gaming. Now, you might be wondering if it's worth building a PC on such a low budget like I had, and I will always say yes to that. PCs aren't like consoles. They have better performance even at that price, and you can upgrade them as you go. In 2 years, I went from that crappy $350 system to my current computer, which is just an upgraded version, and it's roughly $800. If you're wondering what I have now, I have an i5 9600K with a Master Cooler Hyper, a GTX 1660 Ti, a 500 watt power supply, and 16 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz DDR4 RAM. My motherboard you can't actually find anywhere anymore, I guess. It's a Gigabyte H310 S2P or something like that. You can find other supplements like it for rather cheap nowadays. Now that I have this system, it's really completely evident to me how much more powerful it is than a console and how much more customizable and easy it is to use. I can record, edit, stream, play all the games I want all in one place, and it's way less complicated than recording or streaming like I used to with my Xbox. Now, the first thing you will notice when switching to a computer is how much smoother the games run. When you go back to the console and play the same game on an Xbox or a PlayStation, you'll see the difference. The most important thing to me, personally, that really made an impact on why I chose PC was the amount of control options there are. I can still pick up a controller and play these old school games or side scrollers or whatever, or I can go on a keyboard and mouse and do whatever key layout I want. I'm sure you've seen plenty of people do odd stuff with their keyboards or even use a Switch Pro controller on their computer. I personally like to use my mouse in my left hand, and I'll use I, J, K, and L to move, Y to reload, U to use, P for grenade, B to crouch, so on and so forth. But it was really important to me that I could customize my controls in every game I play, because I do have a different playstyle than most people, and I like to press different buttons than most people would like to, and like I said, I use my mouse in my left hand, and I always have done this, even when I was just a kid going on a computer and typing a document. I always like to have my mouse in my left hand. one of the other big benefits that you get with the PC is the ability to multitask extremely easily. I can play a game on one screen and have Discord or my browser or anything else I want on another screen. I can go back and forth, or if I want to use it on one screen, I can just press my Windows key or do something to minimize the game, and I can go through what I need to do and open the game back up, and it won't really stutter because of how fast my RAM is, and I have 16 gigabytes of it, so there's plenty of memory for me to use to multitask. I also love how often there's huge sales and free games. For example, Steam has their spring, fall, winter, summer sales, and I also just got GTA 5 for free on the Epic Games launcher because they're doing a promotion. They tend to give out free games rather often, and that's how I got a lot of my games. I got Subnautica from free Epic Games, Just Cause 4 from a free Epic Games thing. I got Borderlands 3 on a sale on Steam. There's never a shortage of sales or free games on PC, but there is on console. You won't see it as often. I'm not hating on consoles in any way, but there's a lot of benefits to PC gaming, without being the platform for me. I would recommend it to all my gaming friends, and I just see it as the ultimate gaming choice. You can customize your computer to your heart's content. You can go on a low budget, you can go extremely high budget, and you can build your dream system, and you can't do that with a console. Now, is there other benefits to consoles still? Yeah, there's exclusives, and that's why I kept my consoles. I still play the exclusives, but when it comes to games that are on every platform, I will always prefer PC because it runs smoother and I can do more at the same time. But my main platform is my PC. It's better for me in my case. I can now start to record and edit so much easier than I ever could on a Xbox. And it just frees me up. I can do whatever I need to. You can go on Reddit or YouTube or all these websites and just talk to people. They'll help you out with your PC if you don't understand what's going on. You can fix it yourself, you can build it yourself, you can do all these amazing things. With a console, you gotta go through the system, you gotta go talking to customer support if something goes wrong. You're not troubleshooting it, you're not fixing it yourself. There's a million things that you just can't do with the console that you can with the computer, and I think everyone should at least try PC gaming at once in their life, or at least build a computer once in their life. It's a very amazing experience. I don't really know how to describe it, but everyone should probably try it at least once, and they might like it, or they don't, and they'll figure that out. Now, I'm not gonna lecture you and tell you all the things you're gonna find when you switch to PC gaming, because there's a million people that have done that on YouTube. I just wanted to share my personal experience and why I've switched. And since that happened, what I will be doing on YouTube is I will probably record gameplay and do a voiceover talking about something, or I will record me playing a game like Call of Duty Zombies, or anything I want, because I can do pretty much anything on my computer. But my channel will shift more towards gaming again, and I will still make my music because I love making music, but it's going to be more towards gaming. Anyway, now that I have my new upgrades, I can record and start to upload regularly like I want to. And if I can record regularly, I will be uploading Sundays and Wednesdays. And this Wednesday I should actually have a video coming out about the current state of looter shooter games that will, like I said, hopefully be out on Wednesday, and it should not be an issue. Anyway, that's all I had for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to spec out your own PC or see my PC and buy my exact PC, apart from the case because I couldn't find it, and the motherboard because I couldn't find it, I'll leave both of them in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.